Spike lavender, with its Latin name Lavandula latifolia, belongs to the Lamiaceae plant family. It is an evergreen aromatic plant which can grow up to 1 meter high, normally at lower altitudes than true lavender, preferring high altitudes. Spike lavender favors dry soils and grows wild in arid or rocky areas, especially at the coastal areas of the Mediterranean. It is widespread in France, in Spain, Italy, and Portugal, with Spain being the major producer of its essential oil. The fragrance of the oil is herbaceous, fresh, and more camphorous than that of true lavender. Areas where both types of lavender meet, a rich variety of the famous lavandine hybrids can be found. These are the result of a so-called cross-pollination between spike lavender and true lavender. But the bees have to make that miracle happen, because both do not blossom at the same time. So what does this mean? Spike lavender, normally blossoming later, may accelerate its blossoming period if growing on a southern mountain slope, and true lavender, normally blossoming earlier, may retard its blossoming if growing on a northern slope. And if the distance between the two is not too far, a few bees can make it as express pollen transporters.
Oh, wow. Look
That one too.
Okay.
The essential oil is obtained through steam distillation of the whole plant, of course not with the root. 100 kilo of the herb bring forth an average of 1 kilo of the essential oil. Harvest time is late summer, depending on the extent of sunny periods. Wild-growing spike lavender is said to yield a finer and more delicate quality of the essential oil than the cultivated one. But this is the case of many medicinal herbs. Nevertheless, spike lavender is mainly cultivated, most of its essential oil being produced in Spain. It is much used in the perfume industry and cosmetics sector for products such as soaps, lotions, shampoos, deodorants, disinfectants, air fresheners, etc. Also, pharmaceutic preparations for rheumatic problems, for example, are offered on the market. Spike lavender oil is very effective in fighting insect attacks like ants in the gardens or even lice. It blends well with eucalyptus, lavender, lavandine, patchouli, petitgrain, pine, rosemary, rosewood, and especially those oils which contain ketones like sage and different artemisia oils. The main chemical ingredients are 1.8 cineol, borneol, linalool, borneol, and pinene. These constituents explain why spike lavender covers a quite different spectrum of health effects than true lavender oil. Among the lavender species, spike lavender acts as the strongest antibacterial and antiviral remedies in case of acute or chronic bronchitis, pneumonia, and colds. Direct undiluted use of the essential oil on the skin or oral intake is generally without causing harm. Spike lavender oil's camphoric content generates heart-strengthening effects. During times in which allopathic remedies are confronted with so many antibiotic-resistant pathogenic agents, it is good to think of oils like spike lavender. Scientific research on spike lavender oil shows clearly that among many other health beneficial effects, its use inhibits the growth of tuberculosis bacteria. By virtue of its blood circulation and pain-relieving properties, it is particularly a good choice in case of muscle tensions and rheumatic complaints. In contrast to true lavender, spike lavender does not have those soothing qualities naturally explained through the camphor contained in it. It is able to enhance the production of acetylcholine and dopamine. Acetylcholine stimulates and vitalizes the brain activity, supports concentration, and has an impact on our capacity to think logically. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter able to balance our psychic condition. These mental and emotional effects make spike lavender oil a very attractive agent. Summing up, the oil covers a significant place among all the medicinal plant oils in modern aromatherapy on the basis of a rich spectrum of beautiful effects unfolding often surprising healing powers on all levels of our being.